Thank you for joining us, to all of you that have downloaded this great video. We are doing an innovation series. My Future NC is working with partners all across the state to create First in FAFSA. We are really trying to lift up FAFSA completion here in our state, knowing that this is a great indicator for students to be able to persist and to go on to post-secondary opportunity. I'm here today with Rachel Hewitt. She is with North Lenoir High School and one of our 5 innovation grant winners for 2021. Welcome, Rachel.
Hi there. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to have you. We are excited to be able to share some of the innovative practices that we've seen across the state that have really helped to lift up FAFSA completion, or even expand the ways in which schools are really looking at opportunities to support our students and our families, particularly during the pandemic. And when we really lifted up innovation strategies and the grants behind it, we saw a lot of different practices come to light. Rachel, do you want to share a little bit more about North Lenoir and then some of the things that you saw work well?
Okay, sure. So we are a rural school in the Kinston area of North Carolina, and we have done a really good job at trying to reach out to our families and offer opportunities for them to get assistance with FAFSA completion as well as college applications in general. But so far this year, we have held one FAFSA night where they could come and meet with not only the counselors here, but we brought in some financial partners from the local community college and also from the State Employees Credit Union to assist families in completing FAFSA. We have held an information parent night. We also have highly advertised the CFNC FAFSA Drive-In event, trying to promote all of the available ways that families could get help with this. So for this year, we're hopeful that our numbers will show our pattern from last year. We also have another financial assistance night planned for February.
That is great. I love the fact that your particular school really lifted up some of the community conversations and the ways that you have leveraged your community partners to offer greater support and assistance. In some of those aspects, have you all found not only with the outside help, but also with peer spaces? Can you talk with me a little bit about what you all have been doing to support students who are really looking to just hear from others?
So we have the student organization for our college ambassadors called our Hawks to College. And this is a club that our college advisor from the Carolina College Advising Corps, Miss Liz Price, began last year. Unfortunately, she is no longer with us. She took a teaching position. So we are currently without a college advisor, but I, and along with our school counseling intern, have begun carrying that student organization. We've been meeting monthly. We are using things like social media, videos, flyers to encourage the students to get involved. We are the thing I'm most excited about coming up is we have put together a group of recent graduates. So last year's North Lenoir graduates, I have about 15 scheduled to come when they're home for winter vacation to talk with our juniors and seniors about what the first semester at college was like, and trying to help encourage them to get those applications completed, get FAFSA completed, make sure everything is double checked, but to also share the experiences that they've had for this first semester at college, to give some real life insight about what to expect, and maybe some highs and lows, because we know that there are both of those.
Yeah.
But I think having the opportunity for our students to talk to kids that aren't that much older than them, to really be able to see, hey, I can do this. If they can do this, I can do this.
I love that. I think that we are also hearing from others that those near peer experiences are really important. Oftentimes, some of the challenges that we've heard from other schools is just, gosh, how do we keep in touch? So can you talk a little bit about how did you really orchestrate that and have those students come back?
Facebook, really. they all want to be your friend while they're in school, but that's not allowed. So I have usually a waiting list after they graduate, and I just started with a few of them and then let them help me find others. And they seemed excited to come back. One of our students, who was our SGA president last year, has also reached out and reposted our Insta story on her Instagram, and is like trying to encourage people to come. And so it's just, social media is a great thing, and it does help people stay connected near and far.
That's great. Well, I love Hawks to College, and I love that your Hawks are coming back and really encouraging others. Has this been an opportunity for you to reach other, students that may be first generation, that may want to hear the different kinds of things, or maybe there's just, a block or a barrier that, can you talk a little bit about how that's been helpful?
I do think that we have a good amount of first generation students, and I think that our students are comfortable in themselves and being able to say, like, I don't know, I don't know how to do this. My parents don't know how to do this. Can you help? And they're okay asking us, but they're also okay talking with their peers about this. And we're good at saying, well, this student has already done this part. Why don't you ask them how they got it done? That way they're helping each other. Again, in this rural environment, and the community that we're in, we are seeing more and more students going to college, which is a great thing. And the benefits that we have with our local community college, and the accessibility that our students have to stay here in Kinston, but also attend school, has really been a great thing for our community.
Oh, well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for joining us and also sharing in some of these innovative strategies. I know oftentimes others may just want to hear what are others doing so that they can replicate or see, gosh, we have similar kind of rural environments. So I appreciate the time you've taken. It sounds like North Lenoir, with your Hawks going on to college, is really supporting them with both being ready, as well as giving greater access and really moving towards completion. So thank you again for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and congratulations.